the easiest way to grab this thing?
Well, I can, if we get it up here, I can probably do this. Or B.
You can pick it up like that?
Oh, yeah.
Can you?
Well, I think I can.
If we can get it up.
But which we want it obviously cam side out. Like I could probably do it.
Oh, that's a lift from there.
Yeah, I know. So let's get it up on the table maybe.
You ready? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, and we want our cam
on
side
there.
out, right? Correct?
Yes. You sure you can grab it like that? So, what are we doing?
Well, I mean, worst case scenario, it's pistons and cylinder bore.
Okay.
Best case scenario is the rear head you're going to take off and you're going to find something shitty and you go, that was it.
Okay.
And but I mean,
we're not splitting the cases or anything on it. Shouldn't have unless we pull it off and see it's all loose.
Yeah, I mean, the thing ran like a charm. It was just the tickety tick that I noticed, and then it was the smoke. The main reason was the smoke. Okay. The tickety tick, the valve adjust, you know, but then when you did the compression was bad in this one.
Yeah. Well, it's low for that kind of motor anyway. Yeah.
Oh, it is what it is. I mean, you're going to have to take it apart, look at it, and see what's going on.
Take the top off and see what's going on.
Yeah, and just keep me posted. And I mean, we're
what size is it?
96.
96 is it? Okay, 96 S&S in this, or?
Yep.
Yeah, so
super stock.
Super stock, yeah.
I mean, it needs what it needs.
Yeah.
All right. Can't give me a dollar figure or anything now, but I mean, say it is pistons fucking bore up. I mean,
the Wiseco piston set would
well, yeah,
barely be the same price wise.
I'm going to say this.
They're running around $400
for
a set of pistons.
Yeah, I know they do fine.
Yeah.
But I mean, put in what you would put in if it was yours.
Okay.
No,
yeah. But I'll let you know.
Yeah, let me know what you find as you go. I mean, like I say, I think there's an issue with the guide there.
Yeah.
It just looks at compared to the front.
Yeah.
I mean, you can see a little bit of seepage. But I mean, blowing
the oil coming up through there.
Well, that's what I originally thought. I don't fucking know. I mean,
I think it was only 150 pounds.
Yeah, I'd written it down, then I lost it. But I mean, maybe I'm hoping you'll take that off and go because it does only have 28,000 or 26,000 on the motor. When he chimped out when he was building the bike and he spent all the money on the motor and everything, and or you know, made the motor that he always wanted, and then he put fucking just to get the thing fucking.
Oh yeah, okay.
So. But it is what it is. I mean, this is what you do. So
we should be able to. We may be able to see if we'll take it apart and see. We may be able to re-ring it, or it may have to just
whatever it is.
Size or stuff. But that on average, that's what pistons are.
Yeah, all that.
Pretty splashy, isn't it?
Yeah. And we're saying about where's your tool thing from Marketplace that you got?
Oh, that little red toolbox over there.
Well, look at that, you flat. Jesus, you did a nice job. The little tiny red one, I could have gave you one of them.
Yeah. Well, like I say, I had more fun just with it. So we got Barry's motors, you seen, in to do a little bit of work. At least he had grunted up there for me, which was nice. We're going to take the top end off it and smoke it a bit, and see what we have to do to fix the thing, and then we'll run it on the stand when it's all ready to go, just to make sure everything's squared away. So stick with us and we'll see what happens. So we've got this S&S motor to have a look at here today. We know that it's down on compression on one cylinder, and the other cylinder is not quite up to snuff to what it should be. So there are some sort of wetness in the valves. So we're not quite sure whether we've got exhaust valve problems or guide problems, or whether we just needs a new set of pistons and needs to be honed out. So we're going to take it apart today and see where we can get with it. We'll start by taking the intake off and getting it out of the way, because they can be a bear sometimes. I think if you're trying to get manifolds off, I could suggest is one of these manifold wrenches. Straight on one end and ball end on the other. And if we're trying to get things out in a tight area, it's almost impossible to get them out. It's not impossible, but you can do it. But that's the ticket. I use it all the time. So don't cheap out. Get yourself one. Unscrew, 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 unscrew. I always like to keep little containers, and I mark them front or rear and R on them or whatever. Just that way I know that when everything comes apart, all the pieces are in their proper place when I go to look for them. Something unusual and unique for Edelbroock heads are the square intake ports. The rubbers don't look too bad, and I'm not quite sure where I would source out rubbers for those these days, except from Edelbroock. Something different. Well, she got roller rockers in her. Everything looks to be okay up there. A little carbony, but doesn't look oily. Well, burn oil, I guess. But no surprises there. Well, we got there. That lip on the exhaust valve has definitely been hit or something, because it's sticking right up. That's our rear head. That's where we were having the problems. Everything looks good inside. So I guess we'll get that head apart and have a look and just see what exactly is going on in there. And then I'll call Bear and see if he wants to bother pulling those cylinders. I'll take some measurements and see what I can figure out, but that may be the problem. Get these valves out and see what the hell's going on there. They're going to be rough to get out of there. A little bit of a bastard, I think. We're going to use our washer. Might just help us with these flat tops in them. Wow. That one broke loose. There's a little tick right there in the corner of that valve. Not in the corner, but right there, where one has definitely hit the other. So now we try to get the back one off, but here we go. There's always another way. You just take your time and figure it out. Yeah, I'd say we got a bit of a problem. The valve is all beat to pieces. But that ain't half it. This fell out with it. So it looks like that's been moving up and down in the head. So hopefully our hole is salvageable on it. Well, in some ways it's good if you find a problem. I don't think there's much wrong with the cylinders in it. I think more of it's in the heads. So we'll pop the other one apart and have a look, but I think that's a cylinder that was down to 150 pounds, and that explains it, what's wrong with it. I'm just hoping that the hole is not wallowed out completely in it, so we'll get to that. Yes, I think that front head is the big problem. Exhaust looks pretty burnt as well. So that's what we'll have to do. Measure the valve guide and see if I've got some oversized guides. I think I do. and go from there. But we're going to need some valves too, an intake and exhaust for sure. Yeah. So we'll do more when we get to it.